All right, so hopefully all of this is working. So I am live here and checking this out and see. It's supposed to be live stream, so I think there's at least one person's on. So I have no idea what I'm doing, but I am excited about this because this is Ask Me Anything. And I'm so excited to do this, and I hope the chat is working because that's what it's supposed to do. So feel free to type in something. Let me know, you hearing that, you seeing this, because I'm just testing this out. This is a lot of new equipment and a lot of new stuff, so I'm excited. But in any case, I see that there are some people coming in, so super excited about this. See, not exactly sure, how do I know if it's working or not? So, in any case, so let's look. Okay, I am here. So I'm using all these really cool equipment, and I got a nice little camera here. Got a nice little thing, and just pretty darn cool setup here. So, here, take a look here. All right, let me close that out. Okay, so, oh, hey, Matt. Hello. Yeah, thanks for coming. So, yeah, I'm super excited about this. So I just, I think one of the first question people had asked me, why am I doing this? Well, I, find it it's really, a great service to people that I can just, be really open and vulnerable, and also be of service. And that's one of the things why I'm doing this. So I'm glad. Oh, Grant, great. Glad that you can hear me. I'm super excited. I think the system is set up where I am showing up on all the profile that people could comment on, except on my Facebook profile. So showing up on my Facebook profile, but if you want to chat with me, you have to go to my Facebook business page, which is chimetemexp.com. That's where you could actually put your comments there. So I have no idea. I'm still checking this out. I'm still testing this out, but it's actually pretty gnarly, pretty cool. And I got my fancy mic here. I got my, fancy camera. I got some lighting. Hopefully, you're not hearing any too much background noises. So, um, so anyway, how's everything? How's everybody's going on? I see there's 16 people already watching this. Are you able to comment? Are you commenting? Looks like you might just be commenting my Facebook page. So let me take a quick look there. So let's take a look. Let's go over there, take a quick look. Yeah, definitely need a better computer. So one of my next equipment upgrade is going to be a nice little, what is it? Crew said I just need a gaming system. So I guess that might be one of my next upgrades. So see. Okay, so how do we message you? Well, again, you need to go to, looking like you have to go to EXP. So you know what? I'm going to try to, yeah, you can go to chimetemexp.com to comment there. So if you're not there, here, let me see if I can send a link. This is interesting technology. So, but I am seeing some of the comments coming in though. Oh, hey, Payton. Thanks for checking this out. So, let's see. How do we get to my business page? Okay. So, there you go. Come on. Okay. So I am going to put my business page link on my personal account so people can see it. lots of comments on there already. 10 comments, dang. Okay, so who is already in here? I see, oh, hey Teresa, I see you in here. Thanks. Okay. Okay, see. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, so Grant just asked me, do I have any open house events coming up? Me personally, not right now. Um, some of my listing is actually going so fast that it doesn't need a lot of open houses. Another thing is that I am actually maneuvering my business marketing to more digital, which is actually which allowed me to put a lot more exposure, to a lot more broader clientele and a lot more customer base. So that means that, whereas like a typical weekend for open house, you might get maybe at best like 10 different groups of people come through. Even, on a good, weekend that's not rainy or sunny, or super hot or sports events, things like that. But with doing like more digital marketing, I get to put it out there to thousands of people, including outside the area. And so, because especially here in Douglas County and as Oregon, we are actually having a lot of migration from other states, such as Washington, California, Texas, Colorado, even the East Coast. So, I would say about a third of my clients last year and the previous years were coming from out of the area. So, really about attracting those to get the massive amount of opportunity for my seller. That's the way, is to do digital marketing. Open houses, yeah, you get some people that's come through, and it's great for us realtor to market ourselves, but it's not really way to get it out there. So, and see, oh, hey Vala, you commented on my personal page and you're here. So first listener, first commenter, first question. Okay, what's your question? What kind of hikes do you suggest in this area? You need to know. All right, yeah, Vala, as my hiking buddy, there's a lot of good hikes. So some of my favorite are Cooper Creek, which is in Sutherland. There's North Bank, which is in Wilbert area. There is Mildred Knight, which is in the outside of Oakland area, and then there's also recently we did a really good one. What is it? The falls, the Tristle Falls outside of Cottage Grove. That one's really amazing. So there's some really amazing hikes area, and they are, some of them are longer, some of them shorter. Just depend what's your level. So anyways, all right, next question I got. Oh, Mike, how many homes did I sell? So last year, as some people have followed me in my personal journey, I didn't have the best of personal development situation, personal growth. And so I only did about 15, which is considering pretty good when I didn't really put a lot of marketing out there. Some of you probably didn't even, think I'm a realtor, because most of my Facebook posts has just been, me, my cat, and my dog. But I did do a good amount of work, and it was pretty successful considering. So 15. This year, I intend to double that. So that's my intention, that's my goal, and I'm going to be putting it out there. So, all right, what else do we got here? So, okay, so oh, looks like some people are coming in. Oh, wow, look at this, 20 bad listeners. I'm super excited, I'm super stoked about this. Let's see, what else? I'm just refreshing my Facebook page for those of you who are in the other side. So, oh, hey, Katie. Nice to see you. Yes, I'm glad we got your home we bought your house and we also sold your house. So that was amazing. Getting both, one of my favorites is actually like helping clients like, sell their house and upgrade or downgrade whatever the situation is and sell the house and make that process as smooth as possible for everybody. So, all right. Oh, next question. Melissa. Okay, we got. Have you been to Tokati Hot Springs? Do you recommend it and how's that hike? Whew, Tokati, that's been a minute. So it's been, I'd probably say like about 6-7 years since I've been there. There was a stretch of time that it actually got shut down. That's why we haven't been, because of there. So there's a lot of hippies that go camping and hiking out there. And there was a moment where I guess they had to shut it down because of the water quality that was going on. And so it's been reopened, and I have heard from friends that it's amazing and it's beautiful. The hike is, it's a little bit, not sketchy, but like a little bit more treacherous. It's not, some of the paths are really narrow. That's what I remember. So like, you could definitely bring your kids, but I would say if you can bring your kids, just make sure you're really careful. Otherwise, the hike is beautiful, the area is nice, but there's gonna be a lot of naked hippies there. So parents, just remember that. Unless you're the kind of parents that, tap my phone. Right. Unless you're that kind of parents that, open to that, more power to you. Okay, so, Melissa, look at you getting it. Okay, you heard rates are lower now than they were in 2020. Is that true, and would it be worth refinancing? Yes, I'm getting all excited. Yes, refinance as soon as you can, because we are having some grumbling at the Fed's level and other levels that rates are coming back up. I don't know when, I don't know how, but with the economy is getting better, that's what's been discussed. And 2021 has probably one of the lowest interest rate in decades that I've seen. And I seen the interest rate as low as in like the low threes or even under threes, depending on the situation. So if you can afford to finance and you're in a good situation to refinance, go for it. It's also great for people who's looking to buy, because whereas previously your budget might be a little bit more stretched because like you can only afford a certain amount. Well, with a certain interest rate, you're only able to buy so much. But with the interest rate lower, that actually open up your budget a lot bigger. So that's also something to look into. I do, say also like to, last year here in Douglas County, we had over 18% average increase in sale price. And so it did, outprice some folks. That's definitely unfortunate. But I still say, like, if you're still in the market and you still could buy and you still have a budget for it, I would say now, because why I don't see it going to be another 18%, average price increase like last year. But, generally here in Douglas County, we're about 3 to 5% average sales price increase. So, and I don't foresee it being any less than that. So, anyway, so thanks for Melissa for that question. So, who else? What we got? So, let's see. Okay. Oh, okay. So I got people on commenting on my personal side. So, how about a live cooking class? So then this is from Brad Keenan. I might. The only thing is, I'm not a very good cook. I know how to eat, and I know how to make food very fast. I'm just not a full-on recipe cook. I could show it to you, and you will see me fumbling, and you will see like powders and dirt and salt everywhere. So if that's something you guys are interested in, I'll be happy to do a live show for you. But it'll be an hour of me trying to figure out how to look at a measuring cup. So if that's something you guys are interested, I would definitely do it. So yeah, I am not Top Chef. I am figuring out kind of person. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, yeah. And I am going to figure out this chat thing a little bit better. So for those of you having a hard time kind of hitting me up, I will figure this out, but I will also do my best to answer the questions that is posted on my personal page right now. So, hey, Ali, thanks for coming. So, Payne, okay, so you asking what would be your dream vacation? All right, my dream vacation. So, I always want to go to Ireland and Scotland. And I always seen those like highlands and the castles and the beautiful hills and and there's so much like history and so much like spiritual energy in those places too. Um, I already been to China. I already been to Great Wall. I'm Chinese, so I already been to that. So that's not quite a dream vacation, but dream vacation is like Ireland, and just something in that space just calls to me. And also, I like redheads, and Ireland has the most abundant numbers of redhead in the world, next to United States. So, um, something funny to think about. But anyways, yeah, my dream vacation, Ireland. So thanks for that. Okay. Uh, so I got Jose Davos. Okay, how do I get business in Douglas County? I'm a general contractor, want to expand and based out of Cottage Grove. I have one realtor on the hook that I do work for. Well, hey, come to me. We are I'm always up for having more contractors and more vendors up on my sleeve because we're always looking for more. So if you're interested in doing business in Douglas County, definitely drop me a contact. I'll happy to promote you, happy to get you in. Maybe in one of my next show, I'll get you become one of the guests up here. So, and I'm also part of the tip of of Umpqua Valley. And so if that is something you might be interested in being part of, we are looking for a general contractor kind of handyman person. So that is something that you might be able to be involved with. So if you're interested. So, all right, what else we got? Okay. I'm just switching back and forth here, so bear with me, guys. And again, this is my first one, so I'm super excited, but I'm also like super nervous. So, and let's see. Aw, Bill just put a message on my Facebook that he got to meet up with Todd Oates. Todd Oates is an amazing dog trainer. Got my Daisy train, we did the board and train, and so great. So, okay. So, another question from Ali. How can we make Douglas County more queer friendly? Well, we need to show up. We need to be more visible, and we need to create a environment that's people could know us and see us. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm doing this is that visibility and awareness is the key. And one of my my goal and my vision to become a realtor is that I want to show what success can look like in Douglas County. And it doesn't matter, what race you are, what sexual orientation you are, or what creed or anything like that, that you could still be successful. And that's what I am, for me, trying to, hope I could model that for the younger generation. So I say the simple answer to that is just show up. We just need to show up. I personally plan to do more queer friendly activities in the community. We already started doing game night. We're probably gonna be doing some kind of a big queer dinner coming up later this month. We'll have more game nights. We probably do like maybe a queer hiking, whatever. So just more activity first for us queer individuals to feel more safe, and for us to be more visible in the community. So I think that's how it's gonna be. People just need to know that we're here. So, anyways, so let's see what else we got here. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Caitlin. How you doing? Oh, hey, Connie. Thanks for coming in. Are straight people invited? Of course you're invited. As long as come on, Caitlin, you're invited to everything. We just want to first have a space that's like more, certain spaces to be more safe for us. But you know me, I'm always like, have you come. Just, don't be mean. I don't know. But yeah, everybody's welcome. It's queer event doesn't mean it's just queer only. It's just that, we want to make sure that it's safe for queer individuals. So, all right, let's see. How's it going? I think I'm only allowed to have a chat for one Facebook at a time. So that's kind of interesting. So, I'm going to figure this out next time. Yeah. So, all right, what else? And I am so upgrading to a gaming computer. So, okay, let's see. Okay. Yes, Jessica. Yes, Todd Oates is amazing. He's great. And if I'm missing some question here, please do, ask again because some of these are, go. Hey, Lorraine. Hey, Cruz. What's up, brother? Nice seeing you coming in. What you got for me? So, yeah. And anybody who wants to ask a question, if I'm not answering because you put it in my personal page, make sure you go to my business page there. There is a way, I guess, for the system to for you to participate in the chat. And I just put my link for my business page there, so go check it out. All right, Caitlin, what you got? So you say, how does a pre-approval happen for those that may want to move out of state? Do you have to have a job already lined up? Well, are you, like, most of the time you kind of do, but it depends, like, if you have some income or like enough income to kind of like get you over to the next level. So like I would first really, like, honestly with that specific question, you will want to talk to a lender from that particular state. So that way they could kind of walk you through. But a lot of time, like, they might not need you to have a job out there depending what your current job is. But a lot of time they probably do. So yeah, so again, answering that question is just, talk to a lender from out of state. All right, so Ali, more question. What's your favorite local restaurant? Oh, that's a good one. So, see. Well, there's actually more than one. I like True Kitchen. I like Ami's. I like Seven Thai. Little Jean, it's pretty good. Though the previous owners, I really miss them. Oh, hey, Mary. Well, welcome. Hey, thank you. So let's see. There's no really one favorite restaurant. Like I would say, if I had to choose, those kind of like my roundabout. There's also Bluebird Pizza. They got some good pizza and good pasta there. So. Anyway, Lorraine, you do local radio in Eugene and you buy. We give awareness to all, great issue. Perfect. Well, shout out to Eugene Radio, Lorraine. So, all right. Cruz, okay, what is your favorite part about being a real estate agent? My favorite part, I get to help people with one of the biggest things in their life, It's really interesting that's like real estate is this like big, decision that people have to make. And it's, and it is a really big freaking decision. And, and it's really complicated and just so much unknown. And so like I get to help people through that process. I get to make something happen that people was like, wow, I guess I'm here already. And I was like, yeah. And so it's like just the ability to be able to really help somebody with one of the biggest decision, one of the biggest dream in their life. That's amazing. And also I get to have some good pay on that. So I think it's pretty good. Like back in the old days, I worked at a nonprofit and, I love helping people. But I also appreciate the money. And with the money, with the income, I get to do things like this. I get to do things like the community work that I do. So that's one of the things is that with real estate, I get the opportunity to help in exponential way that is almost limitless. That's one of the things. And seeing my clients being so happy with their purchases or getting them home sold that they didn't think was possible or whatever it is, it's just that's what touches me. What's my favorite my reasons for being in real estate. So of course you love that. So all right. So hey Jose, what you got? Okay. So, yes, let's talk. So send me your contact information and we'll chat. Thank you. All right. So what else? Who else got some? And if I miss a question, these things are kind of like spinning pretty quickly. So feel free to put that up again. So, all right. Oh, hey, Matt. Usually 30 days pay history. Is that for out of state or is that just recent? So, okay, what else we got? So who's on the line? We got 13 people now. That's actually pretty good. And lots of people participating, lots of people looking. Oh, hey, Anna, how's it going? Of course I'm gorgeous. Yeah, I'm beautifully handsome. So, uh, so anyways, what else we got? What else? This is actually kind of cool. Oh, okay. So Matt is our Banner banker, and so he has the answer for you. So that's great. See, this is the collaboration here. So for out of state, he said that usually just a 30-day pay history. So is that when they already arrive into the new state, or that's before they move to the new state? So. Okay, so what's next? Try to see if Matt can answer that. Maybe I'll just give him some time. But here we go. Okay, go to next one I see. Oh, Cruz. Okay, when it comes to first-time buyers, what advice can you give in this crazy market? Find a good realtor. Get yourself pre-approved, and if you can, have some cash available. That's what I would give advice to. And the whole thing about getting a realtor is you need somebody who's responsive, you need somebody who's strategic, who's creative, and who's get it done. And so, and then having and be really realistic of what's out there. So your realtor is not a salesperson. Your realtor, especially if you're first time home buyer, is your consultant, is your advisor. That person is to provide you the best advice so you can make the best decision when it comes to your home purchase. So when you're making that offer, they gotta lay out all the different strategies so you can make that offer and win. So that's the key. So, all right, let's take a quick look here. Oh, hey, Caitlin, did you enjoy your steak, your manly steak? Of course, did you not saw that I cleaned that plates, actually multiple plates. I cleaned the bread, I cleaned the veggies. That steak barely had any meat left. I loved it. So, okay, so Lorraine, okay, so what's your gig about, lovely? My gig? Real estate. I am a real estate agent. I help create home dreams for people. Well, Lorraine, yeah. Hey, you want some help for a house and some tips? Reach out to me. So contact me after this. You and I could do a consultation and we could talk about, what we're going to need to help you get that done. So, all right, Vala, what's your question next? What's your favorite ingredient in hot pot? Ooh, okay. So for those who don't know what hot pot is a big boiling pot of soup that us Chinese and other Asian cultures have, and then we put it in the middle of the table, and then we have a family-style situation where we all throw ingredients in. in it. So my favorite ingredient is lamb, thinly sliced lamb, and when it's put into a properly made broth, that's amazing. So my favorite broth is Szechuan hot chili broth. And so coming up hot and spicy and numbing, that lamb, ooh, delicious. So that's my favorite. So, okay, Caitlin, see. Oh, okay. I got a quick answer on the out of state. So for Matt, yes, need a job currently. So whoever's moving out of town, out of state, they need to get a job there before they apply. However, they could probably within 30 days of that job, they could use that to apply for a loan. So that's what Matt said. Okay, so what's Caitlin said? I learned that you don't have to stick with a lender. She taught me that you have a certain timeline to do multiple support. Yes, you could, in a certain. So when you start with your home search your loan application, you kind of have a certain period, like I think it's like 30 days, that you kind of could shop around with other lenders. I would be cautious because there's a lot of paperwork, and you don't want to make sure those paperwork don't get lost. But don't just shop at one. Look at others, and look at not just traditional bank. Look at mortgage broker. One of my favorite mortgage broker is Summit Funding out of Eugene. So check them out. But there's also a lot of local ones here that I like. I also especially like Road Credit Union here in Roseburg. Miranda is amazing. Shout out to Miranda. So, all right. So hey, Chime, can take down some food. Yeah. Don't let the small figure fool you. I always wonder if Seven Feathers shut down the buffet because I ate them there too often. So I love the seafood buffet and those crab legs. Yeah. So miss those days. So, anyways. Oh yeah, Miranda. Yes, Miranda Triplet. That's the lender you want to go out of Rogue. Amazing. Okay, let's take a look at this. Yeah, so anybody looking for a lender, shout out to them. So, okay, let's see what else. Yep, Caitlin, Summit Fund is amazing, and I miss Tom. Yeah, I miss Tom too. He went to Romania actually. He is a full-time pastor and went out there to do missionary work. So that's pretty amazing of him. So, oh hey Darren, how you doing? Oh hey, little guy's here. So, thank you. Yeah, I miss you. It's been like a decade since we saw each other. Well, thanks for coming on the show, saying hi. So let's see what else got here. Am I missing anything? Because I also got some questions that people have asked offline too. So I'll go ahead and go through one of them. So one of them is from Karen Waters. It's like, can you invest in real estate without a lot of cash? Okay. So my first question is, what do you mean invest? Are you just looking to, like buy rentals? Or are you looking to flip or what? Or are you looking to, because also like buy your own home and living in it is also considered an investment. And so here's one thing I have seen some people do is they buy a home using with very little cash, like using an FHA loan. They live in it for a couple of years. And then they move out, buy another home and rent that one. And they could just kind of like continue using, refinance, and you could continue using FHA loan. And FHA is 3.5%. So that's a great way, like to quote unquote use low cash, but obviously you have to live in it. Other ways you can also, use your home equity to do that. So it's kind of like cash, but it's also not because it's just part of your loan. So that's a lot of different options. You can also find private investor to get involved. So, yes. So those are really quick answers. There's probably a ton more that I could show you. And again, like when you say invest in real estate, what does that mean? What are you asking? Because there's some people who they only just like invest by finding the home and finding the property and then sell it to another investor, and that's kind of like investing. So. Okay, let me, I see some question came through. Okay. Hey, okay, Miranda's, where is Daisy? Well, Daisy is underneath the desk being really good. I have this set up here. I can't really move the cameras, but if I can, I will definitely let you know, she's right there. So, okay, Cruz, can we get a secret hiding area you like to hit up? Secret. Well, they're not really secret. So, like North Bank is nice. Like I love Creeper Creek because it's very accessible. Oh, the cat just fell off the desk. That's what happened. That's what happened live. um, anyways, yeah, North Bank. We went to Wolf Creek Falls. That was a pretty nice hike. So I don't know. Like I don't think they were really secret. So okay. See, Caitlin asks, I'm curious as to buy land. Take so much money down if there's not a home. Yeah, well, you can buy land and then put a house there, and you could do a loan to do that. And Miranda actually with Road Credit, what they do is new construction, and I believe that and correct me if I'm wrong, Miranda, that it would wrap up the loan with both buying the land and building a home. And if I remember correctly, it was about like 10% down or something. And there are also options where you could actually use a USDA loan to buy land and build a house. So that is USDA loan are typically 0% down. So that's also an option. Those can be kind of a little hard because USDA loan has a higher a lower debt to income ratio. So you have to have less debt. And then there's certain credit score, and because it's 100% down, your budget will go so far. So it's not really a lot. So oh hey Miranda, okay, so all in one construction, yes, you can include land and home build, minimum 5% down. But when you include land, you probably need closer to 10 to 20%. So how's that, Caitlin? So you want to have more question about that, Miranda's the person to go talk to. So literally just answer my question. Thank you. We're starting an Airbnb. Hey, Miranda's the person to go to with those kind of question, those all-in-one construction. I know that Umpqua Bank does them too, so that's a great one. But I will, personally, I will go to Miranda first. So, Vala. So, Mildred Knight is probably the most secret one. You know what? It is because I did not realize there was a hike until you open a gate. I'm not about to go around walking around a park and try to open some gate. And until Vala told me there was a gate that you need to open to. Yeah, so I guess that's a secret one because you have to go through a gate to go on the hike. That's pretty interesting. Oh, hey, Becky from Banner. So there are also bare land loans with 20% if improved. So Banner Bank is also another one place to go to have those loan questions too. So thanks, Becky, for coming in and answer that question. Okay, Connie, do you know a good tax person in our area who knows about real estate issue, taxes, capital gains issue for when I sell my home in Oregon? Yes. So JNRW, tax accountant, they're actually part of the tip. Let me see, I grab that info here. And Jerry, if you're here, go chime in because that's your wife, Suzanne. See, where is, got a whole little booklet here. Yep, JRW, Roxanne Whitaker. They are at 665 West Walton, Roseburg. So give them a call. And Connie, if you need the phone number, give me a message after this, so I'll go ahead and send you their phone number. They are amazing. And Suzanne, it's pretty amazing gal. So, and she could get you taken care of as far as taxes and such. Oh, Becky, I apologize. Oh, I'm sorry. Not Banner Bank, U.S. Bank. I'm sorry. I very much apologize. I think Banner Bank also does it too, but U.S. Bank. Yes, Becky is from US Bank, so check them out. They got a lot of different things. So, all right, let me see. Oh, okay, Melissa, you said, will home prices go up more in the near future as an owner that may or may not want to leave town? Yeah, like as I said, typically in Douglas County, and I'm speaking more specific to Douglas County, Oregon here, we typically have a 3 to 5% annual increase on average sales price. So prices will generally go up unless there's some really massive catastrophe, more than pandemic or something. So, yeah. Okay, is Mildred a good place to let dogs run free? I have 3 dogs. It's yes and no. Yes, there are some good places to run, but there are some cows there. So I would be really cautious because if your dogs chases cows, might not be a good place to do. So, yeah, and then so horses too. So just if your animal's gonna start chasing other animals, maybe not. When it comes to land, will timber companies come to the property, clear the timber, and pay you for removing that timber? Yes, you could definitely talk to a lot of the timber company. They will totally do that. How much they actually pay you? Hey, Daisy, quiet. Sorry about that. Live. That's what you get. You get a 100-pound dog barking at something. Yeah, timber company will do that. How much they pay you? That's what the other question is. It depends how much acreage you have, how good your trees are, how good of growth they are, and are they actually merchantable? Because sometimes it's not worth cutting all those trees because the money you get might not be that much. I kind of like to keep some trees around personally. So, all right, let's see. Rock Creek is a good place to hike too. I have heard of that. Where is that? Is that out in Glide? And so, yes, Becky, thank you. Yeah, sorry, sometimes just can't keep track of all the lenders, but you guys are amazing. By the way, Le Tip of Umpqua Valley is looking for a local mortgage broker to be part of our group. So if you are interested in being part of the group, we are definitely looking for a mortgage broker. So hit me up if you're interested in joining our Le Tip of Umpqua Valley. So, Caitlin, so Boomerang Hill is awesome as well. Can't wait for better weather. Caitlin, you're telling me all these places. You gotta send me, these coordinates where they at because I'm probably might go start checking those out. And Vala, start taking notes. So, okay, yes, in Glide by the fish hatchery. Okay, I think I've seen that. And there is a dog park in Sutherland. Yes. Yes, Connie. Yeah. That dog park in Sutherland is actually pretty darn good. I am quite impressed. It's separated by big dog and small dog. So if you have some smaller dogs that you worry about, somebody like Daisy running at them, that's a pretty nice place. And keep it pretty clean there, actually. So for all the dog owners, if you live in Sutherland or you're near Sutherland, definitely check out that dog park. And you might even see my dog trainer there, Todd Oates, doing some trainings out there. So, and if you do, say hi for me to him. So, all right, let's see. Okay, what else? Okay, if I don't have more question, I'm gonna go to the next one that I have written down. See. Kisasia said, "How did I get to be so adorable?" I don't know. I guess I'm adorable. So, Kaylin. Okay, went to the dog park in Sutherland. Some aggressive poodles are going after my lamb, and for the most part, I enjoy it. Yeah, it like generally the park is good, and most of the owners are really good at handling the animals. But you always gotta get somebody with some aggressive poodle or chihuahua yapping around. So I'm sorry you had that experience. Oh hey Mora, how's it going? So Mora was my this is my fur buddy. So I love it. Avala, okay. Is there a dedicated bath out there near Myrtle Creek? I haven't seen one yet. Are you asking me or are you asking Caitlin? So if you're asking Caitlin, Caitlin, can you like answer that? Because I lost track what the questions were, so I apologize. Doing my best here. So um, man, I cannot believe all the participation here. And it's already 46 minutes in. So I was planning just to do an hour of this and just kind of give you guys heads up. But, if you guys are really excited, I would say kind of tune in every Wednesday. This is going to happen every Wednesday. It's going to be amazing. And all right. So you're asking her, okay. Oh, hey, Kayla answering back. It is a row. I went trumping through playing in the woods. Hey, okay, Kavana, how you doing? It's Kivana, right? My apologies if I said it wrong. Hey, go ahead. You could do a live show too. It's so fun and so easy. So, okay, Mora, you have a question. What is the best thing you like about yourself? What is the best thing I like about myself is I'm not afraid of change. I am, life is hard, life is complicated. There's always up and down, there's always opportunities, there's always good and not so great. But I like to embrace change no matter what. So I think what I like about myself most is I embrace change head on. Okay, so Kuvana. I'm still probably gonna mess this up, so I apologize. Maybe you and I will need to talk sometime so I can actually pronounce your name right. Because most people don't even know how to pronounce my name, and it's Chi Mei, and Tai Chi, April May. I get Chai all the time. I'm like, do I sound like I have an A in there? So, but I apologize for saying your name incorrectly. Anyway, did anybody else have any question? I have a couple more questions here that some people had sent me. One is that, so some of you know that I recently got my level 3 master level Reiki. And Reiki is a energy healing practice to support individuals, energetic needs. Yeah, and I recently got trained to do that. And you're probably asking why a realtor care about doing that. Well, I care about my continual personal growth and my continual spiritual growth. And why I decided to pursue that because that's just I feel like it's just my next level of spiritual growth and practice. So, and I'm excited I get to do that, and it is something I could offer to people, to anybody. Yeah, so if anybody ever, interested in receiving Reiki energy session or anything, I could do remote energy session. On site will be a little bit more difficult because of just like my timing, but I could definitely do send Reiki energetically. And it's something that I feel it's a way I can contribute to the world and to the community, like the ways that I continue to be able to be of service. So. Yes, energy healing. So yeah, if you want some, hit me up. I'll be happy to do that. Where do your Reiki practice? Well, so again, if I was to do a actually like in-person session, I'll probably come to you. I currently don't quite have like a massage table or anything like that. But we could figure out with some kind of couch or bed or whatever we could do that. But right now, I actually love just doing remote healing. I did a session with my friend Anna and also my friend Christine, and and I could do those things really quick, 15 minutes for anybody. So if you're interested, let me know. So. Yeah. All right, Maura, I'll sign you out. So yeah, send me a message. I'll get that going for you. So, all right. What are some ways we can clear our blocked chakra, particularly the root chakra? Well, so another reason why I particularly got trained in Reiki is As I mentioned last year, I got through some personal growth myself. And Reiki is one of the practices that I receive from a practitioner last year, and I think it really helped unblock some of my chakras, or if not all of them. So Reiki is definitely one of the ways to get your chakra unblocked. There's also meditation. There's also, I don't know, you have heard of EFT, emotional freedom tapping. That's also another one. There's just a lot of different spiritual work. If you're into staging, you could do that. So there's a lot of different ways. So, okay, Anna, so where do you want to travel and why? I want to travel everywhere. I want to go back to Florida and see you. I want to go back to California. Like, as I mentioned, one of my dream vacation is Ireland. I do want to go back to Hong Kong and China and to see my family, people back there, and eat the food. I have not been to Japan, so that it would be a place I would interested in. Japan, Thailand, South Korea, Cambodia, like any place that I could like have a good freaking meal. And all not just the Asian countries, also it's like Nigeria, Egypt. There's Turkey. There's South Africa. That's Congo. Like just Brazil is also a place. Argentina. So just a lots of stuff. So. All right, Caitlin said, root chakra, take your shoe off and go barefoot. Be one with the earth. Yes, that's true. Yeah, so one of the things about root chakra is like, if you're not feeling very grounded, you just feel like you're all over the place and you just like very chaotic, be going barefoot out into the ground, especially where the dirt is. And if you could even be somewhere near water, that will be amazing. Just get deep in it, And if you could do that at least once a week, that will be really helpful for you. So, who has the best barbecue in Oregon? Oh, Cruz, talk about self-promotion, huh? Yeah. So Cruz, my man, you have the best barbecue. What is that, like the 14-hour barbecue grilling that you did? Those ribs that you and your family and we tore that thing up. I think 2 rack of ribs in like within 5 minutes. Yeah, so I can't wait for you to open up your shop, because then I could actually say there's a place and there's a name for it. So Cruz Morano has the best barbecue in Oregon, as far as I know. Yeah. So, all right. So, have you looked into Dolores Cannon, who coined quantum healing hypnosis technique? Past life regression. No, I have not. That is interesting. I personally have not dealt with any kind of past life regression or any hypnosis therapy or anything like that. It's something I did thought about, but I have not had the opportunity. So I will look into that. So yeah, maybe I could talk more about that from what I learned in our next session. So. That's really interesting. But have you heard of an emotional freedom technique? That's really been really helpful for me. This tapping. So if there are some amazing videos on YouTube that you can follow, and those are really helpful. And I kind of like that better than meditation, because I can't just sit quiet for like 5-10 minutes. Like, do this look like I could just sit silent? For that long? No. But having like the tapping and then vocalizing, kind of like almost affirmation, that's really helpful too. So, let's see. What else we got? Let me take a look. Man, it's already been 55 minutes already. Look at us. Yes, tapping. It's more guided. I kind of like that. Definitely like guided meditation, but the tapping, I feel like I'm able to integrate I guess like the wordings and the guides, the absorbing the meditation, absorbing the affirmation better that way. So that's what I feel it had worked for me. And my friend Lin Lee is an amazing practitioner in tapping. So Lin Lee is the person who you want to check out. If I don't know if Lin Lee is on the call today, but if you guys want her information, she is amazing to work with. So, oh wow, you've been working on astral projection. You've done it twice. Okay. I'll be curious to hear more about what that looked like for you. So, okay, and Caitlin, tapping, do you have any good resources to research? I look on YouTube, but there's wasn't much. No, there is a good YouTube channel that has a bunch of tapping stuff. Let me see if I could pull up the channel here, if my computer actually works. So, yeah. See. Yeah, I don't know if I could pull that up, but you know what, Caitlin, message me and I'll find the link later and I'll send that to you. Okay? Sterling, hi Sterling, how's it going? I'm not sure if someone asked this already, but if not, what advice would you give someone looking into getting into real estate? You have so inspired me. Well, so getting into real estate, like becoming a real estate agent. So if you want to get into real estate, become an agent, the first thing you do is start with the classes. It's 150 hours. There are different real estate courses out there. I think there is one company that I really like, real estate agent or something. I gotta pull that up. I apologize for not remembering that, but that is a company. I think they only like $3 to $500 depending what you want. You want like cards or exams or something like that. But start with that. Start with the classes. It's 150 hours. So once you get through them, and typically you have a year to go through them. Once you do that, then you get the test, you get background check, and then you choose which company you go to. So I would say when you start with the classes, maybe around halfway through the class, contact me because I have some other stuff that I would want to talk to you about because, it's not just about just getting classes and getting licensed. Like there's a bunch of other stuff. And to be really successful, you want to also be prepared to really market yourself. So that's something that no class is really going to teach you. So if you are really interested, maybe you and I, let's have coffee and chat, okay? So, Cruz, okay, what else? What do you think about singing bowl therapy? It hasn't really worked for me, just a lot of meditation thing that's still kind of a little bit not quite in line with me. Yeah, so that's something that I try a lot of different things and also find that sometimes just because one thing doesn't work right now doesn't mean like later on won't work for you. So I'm open to trying that again and to see how that goes. Hey Ryan, how you doing? Being awake and conscious until your mind taps out. My mind's always tapped out. Well, actually, it's never tapped out, clearly. So that's why I'm here. Chris, yes, online ed. So yes, so Sterling. So Google online ed and make sure you search for Oregon real estate and go ahead and find the one that's 150 hours and start with that. Again, it's about $300 to $500. You could just do the $300 ones, and this is online classes. They have probably somebody just reading the lecture. Go through that, but when you're about halfway through, you and I should talk so I could give you some other tips to get going on to real estate. So thanks, Cruz, for that information. So let's see what else we got. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Sterling. Yeah, real estate it's a pretty fun gig, but it is a lot of work, and it's a lot of technicalities, a lot of different things, and also for people who really like working with people too. So, just kind of, I know that like I think right now you're working with kids, so that's a job that I really admire is teachers. I I know so much prop to the teachers right now, especially what's going on in the school. So much props for you guys. So, man, okay, I have 103 comments, and looks like we're running down to 9, and it's already past 7. So I am going to just wrap up and wind down, but check me out next week, the same time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And, bring your questions, spiritual, food, anything, just bring on. And if you don't think you go beyond it, just drop me some questions and we'll go ahead and do this, okay? Much love. All right, bye, guys.